Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So new week, new opportunities, altcoins still pumping and Bitcoin is consolidating. My name is Mike Dankler from CryptoMinds Global Movement and from CorionX, and I am bringing you today the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi, AI, Web3 gems to keep you updated and educated about the evolution of money and the evolution of the internet, which is we are here for crypto. So guys, smash those like, push the bell and notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like is helping out the YouTube algorithm, so appreciate all your likes. Let's go and check out our favorite bubble chart. So Bitcoin and Ethereum is consolidating just plus minus zero, but Bitcoin is holding about 35,000 US dollar levels, so this is an important level to watch for. And as we see, Link is continuing going up, pumping Sui, Wemex and VeChain, Kaspa, Gala, Arweave also pumping. Rollbit and Trust Wallet coin is consolidating. So what about our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index? It is at 66, so we are still in the greed zone. It's not extreme greed, but investor sentiment it's much better than in the previous months. So guys, new BTC price levels to watch as Bitcoin avoids 36,000 US dollar levels. So let's see, Bitcoin buy liquidity inches down to 34,000 US dollar. Bitcoin is facing hurdles, overcoming resistance at the 36,000 US dollar mark, and several attempts to clear it have quickly faded, according to this Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView. So in November 8, X post on-chain monitoring resources, material indicators highlighted support liquidity heading lower from 34,500 to 34. The Bitcoin game board is changing, so the support is going a little bit lower. So Binance also confirmed 36,000 receiving additional sell liquidity after declining during the prior day's top of 35,900. Okay, the game these came in the form of clear liquidation clusters located around 35,000 and 35,700. He wrote about Binance BTC USD perpetual swap. So actually we reached that level. Expect a bit of squeeze to occur for if either of these levels, he tagged. Actually we cleared up these levels because we went up to 35,900 or 600. Summarizing the spot and perpetual status quo. Okay. Analysis says that 33,700 most bearish BTC price scenario. In my most bearish low time frame scenario, I don't expect OEC below 33,700, he wrote. In other words, no matter how this plays out in the coming days, I think downside is extremely limited. Credible Crypto added that hints to the outcome of current conditions should be expected within the next 2 days or so. So guys, this is, let me know in the comment section, which do you expect, to go 33,000 from here or to go 38,000 from here. So next piece of news is Bitcoin supply held long-term by long-term hodlers hits all-time high, a new all-time high. So guys, this is insane because long-term hodlers still holding most of the Bitcoins. So Bitcoin accumulation among a majority of investor cohorts and the bullish conviction of long-term hodlers have resulted in investors gobbling up 92% of the newly minted supply, according to Glassnode analysis. If we isolate only entities on the smaller end of the scale, such as shrimps, Bitcoin shrimp to fish balance changes versus issuance. Okay, so shrimps and fish balances, so these are a little bit bigger holders, and this is the Bitcoin price and the monthly Bitcoin issuance. So they are just reaching the monthly. Currently, shrimp and fish are absorbing almost the monthly minted BTC, 92% of it. On the backs of smaller entities accumulating Bitcoin's minted supply, long-term hodlers have reached new highs versus short-term hodlers, something not seen since July 2023. In addition to the solid long-term hodler ratio, the short-term hodler supply diminished to all-time lows. So this is where long-term hodlers are holding Bitcoin, and this is when long-term hodlers are loading up and short-term hodlers are holding. And you see short-term hodlers accumulating Bitcoin when it's peaking, and long-term hodlers accumulating before peaking and even in the bear markets. Unusual acceleration of long-term hodlers, short-term hodlers supply ratio following stabilization. So guys, this is quite insane that high increased to these levels. The combined effect is creating a tightening of the BTC supply available for purchase, which is possibly helping to keep Bitcoin's price above 34,000 and providing strong support above 30,000. We don't see anything specific going on with the price of Bitcoin to start the week other than the usual run of steady demand from medium and long-term players looking to build exposure. If anything, Bitcoin has actually been more contained of late relative to currencies and risk assets, which have been in notable rally mode on expectations for a more accommodative shift in Fed policy in the aftermath of a run of a softer US economy data. Technically speaking, it would take a break above 36,000 US dollars to really turn heads and trigger the next wave of bullish momentum. Illiquid coins, given Bitcoin's finite supply, are typically a bullish market indicator. The illiquid Bitcoin supply continues on pace for monthly inflows for another year. The next increase of illiquid Bitcoin is 71,000 BTC per month. So illiquid supply, and we see that when large capitulation happens, there is no supply sustained inflows to illiquid wallets. So inflows to illiquid wallets means that they are accumulating and they are sending Bitcoins from exchanges to hard wallets. The growing confidence in Bitcoin amid the tightening supply is not limited only to smaller entities. Nearly all cohorts are increasing their Bitcoin holdings year to date, and action that it is well illustrated by the chart below. So distribution into the local top, and these are the different cohorts. Below 1 Bitcoin, 1 to 10, 10 to 100, 100 to 1000, 1000 to 10,000, and 10,000. Accumulation into local top. So this is quite interesting. So this is how they are accumulating. Cool, guys, that's an interesting news. So let's go and check out our next news. Last time this happened, Bitcoin exploded according to Glassnode co-founders. Here is what they are talking about. They are talking about Bitcoin Relative Strength Index, which is traditionally used to gauge an asset momentum. With Bitcoin RSI now above the 30 level, the analysts say that based on history, BTC could be on track for another large move to the upside. We analyzed our proprietary regime shift and concluded that we were transitioning from a bearish to a bullish environment. The weekly chart reinforces our view. A long-term bullish trend was confirmed. Momentum is building up, and from the looks, it's only the beginning. Notice how the last time RSI crossed 70, Bitcoin exploded. The RSI is now beginning to be overbought and could stretch higher toward the 100 mark, as it is the norm with bullish markets. In other words, as long as it sustains the uptrend, the BTC price would be inclined to to keep the rally intact. So RSI overbought a little bit, but we have a buy signal there as RSI crossing. We must remember that nothing moves in an up-only manner, and we are in a way in uncharted territory. Therefore, it's essential to define the critical ranges to identify attractive entry and exit levels. Short-term support is forging around 33,700 with a pivot point of 34,400 in the midterm. However, we could see a retest the 42,700, 43,300 level. Remember that volatility is high, so that we could see a wicks below our current support levels. The BTC bulls still have a solid near-term technical advantage as a price uptrend is on the daily bar chart. So possible retest of 33,300. Next, sizing the massive spot Bitcoin ETF opportunity. The likely imminent approval of a spot exchange traded funds for Bitcoin could be a game-changing moment for the digital assets industry. Brian Rudick and Matt Kuhnke at GSR explain why. So they are explaining that also Bitcoin price went up because the Grayscale SEC lawsuit, oral arguments, BlackRock files for iShares Bitcoin Trust, Grayscale wins petition for review, and higher probability of approval, and as Bitcoin price also increasing. So all in all, a month of 7 trillion US ETF market, which is multiplies the size of Europe's 1.5 trillion market and Asia Pacific 1 trillion market. Looked another way, assets managed by broker dealers, banks, and RIAs in the US total nearly 50 trillion. So it would take just a tiny percentage of managed and brokerage assets migrating into spot Bitcoin ETF to move a needle. So guys, this is interesting. Put simple, a US spot Bitcoin ETF gives Bitcoin legitimacy. It's a cool word. It's hard to pronounce for me. So also 77% of financial advisors say they plan to offer a Bitcoin investing in Bitcoin as the Bitcoin spot ETF will be live. And also don't forget that when gold trust and gold ETF started, we have seen something insane, that ETF holding of gold tons and gold prices went up hands in hands, and just ridiculous the increase what they did. So guys, and let's go to our next piece of news. Is also it's about the ETF. So Bitcoin ETFs, a surge of fresh capital. So let's see. So speculation is going around these ETFs. We are still working with derivatives, not ETFs. An ETF approval means that there will be an exponential increase in the amount of capital access of BTC. High capital from BTC ETFs will eventually trickle down. So all adoption of this financial product will take years, and institutions such as broker-dealers, banks, and RIAs undergo due diligence and other processes before they can offer BTC ETFs. Will a rising tide lift all boats? We'll see. Cool. Okay, next piece of news is, we will talk about that next time. So guys, let's go and check out my Twitter feed. Definitely follow MIKLOS Dankler on Twitter. Also be sure you are following Corion platform, and also you are following laserpunk_gods, our upcoming NFT launchpad projects. So guys, Bitcoin adoption curve acceleration chart from Timmery Fidelity indicates that 60 or 96,000 US dollar in the next cycle top. So we see also Fidelity has other price predictions, or even that Bitcoin reaching $1 million within 10 years. And other researching Bitcoin from a store of value perspective, check out this thread, really valuable. So from Stock Money Lizard, will the pre-halving period provide some dips to buy more BTC? So this is 2023, 2025 bull cycle, and before the halving we have some nice opportunities if Bitcoin dipping. So we expect maybe some dips, but not further than 30,000. So Bitcoin spot ETF should be priced as a blue chip stock or as a penny stock. So guys, this thread is quite interesting. Check out if they which would better if one ETF share would cost, let's say, 35,000 US dollar like one Bitcoin, or it would be priced in 1,000 satoshis, and then the starting price would be just like, let's say, 0.35, so 35 cents, so like a penny stock. So and if Bitcoin is starting at 35 cents, and when BTC hits 1,000 or 1 million or 5 million per coin, the shares of the ETFs will still seem affordable at 10 US dollars per share or 50 US dollars per share respectively. So which do you prefer? Give a like and share this. Okay, so that was this. Bitcoin is a black hole. It's stacking the monetary premium out of other store of value assets exactly as Satoshi designed it to do so. So guys, check out this thread. It's really valuable. Breaking. China has Bitcoin ETF FOMO as Hong Kong considers spot Bitcoin ETF. Guys, this is in China, so Bitcoin be your own bank. I really like this. Bitcoin is the light and the end of the tunnel. Oh, I like it. Bitcoin versus everyday fiat assets. Are you going to stack some satoshis today? So Bitcoin up almost in the last decade, 500,000 percentage, and others. Gold is just up 8% in the decade. Crypto bull market watch list. Here is a snapshot of key projects in emerging narratives, so definitely check this out. Bitcoin, this is the first time in 4.5 years that the Gunnar EMA indicator has formed a bullish cross on the monthly chart. So you see the bullish cross on the monthly chart, and we can expect some further continuation. Bitcoin soon will flip 40,000 US dollar to support. Send it. So 40,000 is now a kind of how should I say, with this metric, black circle. So this is how Bitcoin can break this level and also going parabolic. So think wisely, think different. Bitcoin realized price making me left the marking we left the bottom. So realized price mark that we left the bottom. So this is good. How altcoins could perform. So let's check this. Okay, so this is total 2. So Bitcoin is excluded from total 2. In our 2023 green year, altcoins barely did a thing, but when we take a look at BitTime, which applies the more than just Bitcoin, you will notice a similarity. Look how terrible the performance was for altcoins in the last white cycle, green year 2015. And then what happened? Altcoins absolutely exploded in 2016, blue year. I don't think this time will be any different. Many think that altcoins cannot do well until new BTC all-time high, red year, but they are due to gain a lot of strength even before that. The 2020 blue here performed very well, considering there was a huge black swan in the middle. 21 days left until white cycle blue year arrives. Good thing coming for Bitcoin and altcoins. So guys, this is Bitcoin behind, and this is total 2, Bitcoin excluded. And also you see when Bitcoin starting its way to the upside, and also altcoins are starting and moving faster. And we are entering this new cycle. Cool. Trending crypto coins in 2023, 2021. Oh, why they are deleted this? Okay, they are deleted this. Bull run begins now versus 2017. Breakout is similar and send it. I discuss how companies can escape the destructive cycle of the conventional corporate financial playbook. Perspective that capital keep up with Bitcoin. Zero has paved the way for humanity and continues to do so. So guys, check this out. Uniswap Labs is preparing for an airdrop. China may pursue Bitcoin spot ETF to compete with BlackRock. So guys, all these news are really good news. And now let's go and provide some liquidity in CorionX BNB pair on PancakeSwap and lock up your LPs on our farm. The link in the description, and you can earn a juicy almost 50% APR. But don't put liquidity in BUSD pairs, because we will close these farms soon. So guys, that's it. Be sure that you are joining our Telegram channel and also following everything that we are posting on Twitter at MIKLOSDenkler, and also Corian platform and laserpunk_gods. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.